An Air Canada flight from Vegas to Montreal, landing here at Trudeau Airport on August 26th, is at the center of an incident involving two passengers escorted off the plane by security after protesting that their seats were soiled and still damp from a previous passenger that had vomited. The Public Health Agency of Canada is now investigating.
The flight attendant called the supervisor. She just reiterated the same thing. We're so sorry. We just cleaned it. It's only wet because we just cleaned it. We can't move you. There's no other seats.
It all started with Susan Benson from New Brunswick's viral post denouncing the situation as she was in the row behind the two female passengers. We interviewed Susan via Zoom outside Trudeau Airport. She said the passengers were flying to Vienna via Montreal and had asked for wipes and blankets.
Pilot came back and he just very calmly told them that they needed to leave the plane. They could leave on their own accord, or he would get security to escort them off. And if that was the case, then they'd be placed on a no-fly list. And when they asked him why, he said they were rude to the flight attendants.
You should never have wielded those hammers unless the conversation and the individuals were really considered a threat to the crew.
You wouldn't want your friend, your son, your father to be sitting in a vomit for 5 hours. So why should these women be sitting in vomit?
The Public Health Agency of Canada tells City News in a statement, body fluids such as blood, vomit, and diarrhea may contain microorganisms that can cause disease. These fluids and the surfaces that come in contact with them should always be considered as contaminated.
Those situations do happen, and Air Canada has procedures that have to be followed in order for us to make sure that that airplane is in fact safe and comfortable for people to fly in.
City News reached out to Air Canada, but they did not respond to our request for comment. On Tuesday, they told the Canadian press in a statement that they apologized to the two passengers, saying they clearly did not receive the standard of care to which they were entitled. Air Canada says their operating procedures were not followed correctly in this instance.
The passengers agreed kindly to sit on some blankets. That should have been the end of it.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.